This podcast is sponsored by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania. Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania turns 27 this month and wants to thank you, the customer, with their biggest ever new customer discount, the Thank You for 27 Years sale. Get 25% off every window and every door with no payments for 24 months with special financing from now until June 30th. To learn more, visit rbacentralpadeals.com or call 717-523-9509. State officials have approved regulations that will expand the definitions of sex, race, and religion. In Bethlehem, the City Council has voted against joining an anti-human trafficking task force that partners with Homeland Security. High interest rates are behind bigger lotto jackpots. Lastly, this company certainly brought home the bacon. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. The Pennsylvania Human Relations Commission has approved regulations that would expand the definitions of sex, race, and religious creed, reports CBS Local Pittsburgh. The definition for the protected class of sex will now include items such as pregnancy status, breastfeeding status, and gender identity or expression. Race will include traits historically associated with race like hair texture, and religious creed will include all aspects of belief, observance, and practice. These new regulations will go into effect on August 16th. The Bethlehem City Council, in a 4-3 vote, voted against joining a countywide anti-human trafficking task force, reports The Morning Call. The creation of this task force was first announced back in March by Northampton County District Attorney Terry Houck and partners local cops with the Department of Homeland Security. The latter is exactly why the Bethlehem City Council voted against joining, the reason being that a partnership with Homeland Security might jeopardize the police department's relationship with illegal immigrants who distrust federal immigration enforcement. However, Bethlehem Police Chief Michelle Cott says that cops in the task force wouldn't provide information to Homeland Security that would lead to the deportation of undocumented human trafficking victims. Regardless, opponents maintain such a partnership could fracture the relationship between cops and the local community. There's a reason why the Pennsylvania Lottery has had such big jackpots in the last year, states the Center Square. And that reason is high interest rates. According to the State Independent Fiscal Office, higher interest rates increase advertised jackpots, which in turn promotes more play that enhances the pool as well as the state's revenue from the games. This, for example, has resulted in an expected 56% growth in Mega Millions and Powerball lottery ticket sales when compared to a year ago. But whether these jackpot sizes will be a new pattern to be sustained by the lottery or some type of peak before a decline remains to be seen. This meat manufacturer certainly brought home the bacon, says PennLive. During an event at its Lebanon County facility, Gottschall's Quality Meats figured it'd be a great idea to make the world's longest piece of turkey bacon in honor of National Turkey Lovers Month. So they did. The strip clocked in at a length of nearly 18 feet and was certified by Guinness World Records officials to take the crown as the longest slab of bacon the world has ever seen. The previous record was held by a piece of bacon that stretched 16 feet long. What happened to the bacon after it was certified is unknown. That wraps up today's episode. For more news, check out PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast in either Apple or Amazon and to leave it a review, should you have the time. Thanks ahead of time, and as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll see you for Friday's episode of Today in PA. This podcast is sponsored by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania. Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania turns 27 this month and wants to thank you, the customer, with their biggest ever new customer discount, the Thank You for 27 Years sale. Get 25% off every window and every door with no payments for 24 months with special financing from now until June 30th. To learn more, visit rbacentralpadeals.com or call 717-523-9509.